Okay, so listen. Super fast. Okay, so why am I slow? Hold on. Okay, doesn't matter. Listen. Okay, so I have this favorite coffee. It's typically out only at Christmas time, okay? It's called Santa's White Christmas. It's delicious. It's just delicious. It's from Barney's, and I get it in my stocking from my parents. It is like, it's coconut and caramel and vanilla, and it's delicious. Okay, so after Christmas, it's gone, and you can only get it at certain stores, or I don't know. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to find a coffee that's similar. So I found this coffee, which if you've seen my timeline, I think I posted a picture or something. It's called Kauai, Kauai. And they have this coffee. It is coconut and caramel. It's a coconut caramel crunch or whatever. And it tastes really similar. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to get that. And it's amazing. So what I did was, to conserve it, I started making regular coffee, and then I would take like 2 tablespoons of the Kauai coffee and put it on the top, put the regular coffee and then 2 scoops of the Kauai coffee. So it's just got a little hint, a little bit, and it's delicious. Okay. And then it lasts a lot longer. So I ran out. Okay. I ran out this week, like earlier in the week. And I was like, or last week I ran out. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I was getting low last week, and then I ran out like at Monday. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So I've been going to the store, and the store that I got it at last time did not have any last weekend. And then I stopped at Food Lion by my in-laws, and they didn't have any. Nobody has this Kauai coffee. I mean, they got the Kauai coffee, but not the coconut caramel crunch. And they have, a lot of them just have the pods or whatever, not the flavor I want, but just the Kauai pods. Anyway, so I was like, man, so I needed to go grocery shopping, okay? And I was like, okay, I could go to Walmart, which I just have to cross over the highway, right? Ingles is on my side of the highway. And the old people shop at Ingles, and you know how I feel about them. It's my kryptonite. I love them so much. I love them so much. So I was like, well, I don't want to cross the highway. And what if I go to Walmart and they don't have the Kauai coffee? I want to check Ingles. They didn't have any last weekend. So I was like, I'm just going to go to Ingles, and then I'll check and see if they have the coffee first before I start doing all my shopping. And if they don't have the coffee, then I will leave and I will go to Walmart and check and see at Walmart. And then if they don't have the coffee at Walmart, then I've checked all the places, and I'll just have to do my shopping and go home. So I go to Ingles. I go inside. I don't look at the coffee at all. I just start shopping because I have forgotten inexplicably from the car to the inside of the store what I said I was going to do. So I go in, and I'm doing my shopping, and I'm like down the second or third aisle, and I'm like, dang it, I've already got all this stuff in my cart. So I was like, all right, well, I'll go over and look. And so I went over to look at the coffee. And listen, do you remember how I told you that Santa's White Christmas, right? It's a Christmas coffee. Santa's White Christmas. And they were out last week. They've been out because it's a Christmas coffee. This is the whole reason I looked for the Kauai. But guess what? They had Santa's White Christmas. And not only that, look. They had both of them. Oh my gosh. So I was like, oh my gosh, Lord. So just so that I don't run out. And because you know what? That's like a unicorn that happened. That's a little God going, I got you, baby. I love you so much. That's a little thing that God did for me. So just to be safe, I got 2 of each, because one of these will last quite a while. Because when I make my coffee, I just boop, boop. I just do 2 little tablespoons on top of the regular coffee, and then it lasts, it lasts a couple weeks. It lasts a long time because I'm not using I like strong coffee. Listen, you're going to be like, oh, I like strong coffee too. No. When I say I like strong coffee and other people say they also like strong coffee, I make the strong coffee and they're like, oh, that was really strong. And I'm like, right. So if I were going to make regular coffee with just this would be gone in I don't know, 2 or maybe 3 pots, maybe more like 2. I mean, I'm going to use a lot. So I only use 2 tablespoons or so, and it makes the coffee super good, and it lasts a long time. And now, just to be safe, I mean, I left some, there were plenty, and so I left some for other people. But now I got 2 of the Kauai Coconut Caramel Crunch, right? Just listen. And Barney's Santa's White Christmas. And this says coconutty. Coconutty. Coconutty caramel vanilla. So I've got 4. These are going to last me. Oh, I just shook it. Oh my God. I can smell them through the bag. So good. Anyway, so I didn't even check. I just started shopping and I was like, oh man, now if they're out, I've already started. I've already got stuff in my cart. And they not only had the Kauai, but Santa's White Christmas. It's not Christmas, but they have it at the store. It's so exciting. I know it's goofy, but oh my gosh. So I've got 4 of them. I mean, just in case the next time I go to the store, what if it's like a fluke and then I use my coffee and I only get 1 and I go to the store next time and they're out? Well, I've got 4 now. That's going to last me a while. So whatever. It's the little things. I was super excited, but I really just felt like God was like, I got you, baby. I got you. It was just great. So I gotta go put groceries away. Ugh. Anyways, I love you guys. Hope you have a great weekend. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Go try it. I don't know that you'll find Santa's White Christmas because it was just a special little thing for me, but I'm just kidding. You might find it. But go look for the Kauai, Kauai, and it's called Coconut Caramel Crunch. I mean it. I mean, it is good. And if you make a whole pot if you want, or you could just put it here. I'll show you the bag. Hold on. Here, see? Coconut Caramel Crunch. Or you could make regular coffee and just put a couple scoops of that on it. Just go try it. You're gonna love it. So anyways, that was just wonderful. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I love you like a crazy person. Be good to one another. Don't forget you're one of the one another's. Don't forget to be good to yourself. I love you. And I mean it, Peanut. Mwah.